Hi everybody, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a 2-ingredient bread, which is kind of more like a flatbread but not a flatbread. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to do 1 cup of flour, and then we are just going to take the same measuring cup and fill it up half with Greek yogurt. Okay, so I got about half of the cup of Greek yogurt, so just a half a cup. And we're just gonna mix this all together. I am going to switch to a spatula. So now that I have the 2 ingredients, I'm going to just mix it together until it forms a dough. I do like to use the spatula just because it's easier to get it all mixed together quicker. And depending on where you live, based on like the altitude and just the overall moisture in the air, the dough could turn out to be a little too dry or too wet. If it's too wet, you could always add a little bit more flour, and if it's too dry, just add a little bit of water until it forms a nice stiff dough, but not like crumbling. It should all stick together. So I will just keep mixing until it is all incorporated and into a dough. So now that it is a dough and I've washed my hands, I'm going to add the seasoning. It's called pizza seasoning. It's just really a mixture of different herbs that go well with pizza and are a part of pizza. So I do like using this because I like to make these into little pizza flatbreads with the dough, but you can use any seasoning you want, and it really doesn't matter at what point you add them in. And now I'm just going to take some plastic wrap, and I am going to flour the plastic wrap just a little bit so that the dough doesn't stick to it. And we're just going to put the ball of dough in the middle of the plastic wrap and just wrap it up. Make sure that it's sealed tightly, and we will set it in the fridge for 20 minutes before we're ready to roll it out. And now that it's been 20 minutes, I'm going to take little chunks of the dough and roll them out on a floured surface. It does say to do it a ½ inch thick, and that's because there is no leavening agent like yeast or baking soda in this dough, so there will be no air bubbles to make it rise and get fluffier. So if it's too thick, the dough will be chewy and dense, so you want it thin enough that it's not gonna be overly doughy. And I'm just gonna keep going and flouring it along the way. These aren't going to be perfectly round by any means, so I just try and make them a pretty good size, about the size of the bottom of the pan, so that it's not too hard to flip them, but they're not too small. Okay, I've got my pan on medium heat, and I'm just going to add a little bit of butter. Just enough to cover the pan. So you're going to take your dough, and you're just going to set it right on the pan. And you will see the color change as it's ready to flip. I did end up giving this side 1 more minute just so it's crispy enough and it will not fall apart when I take it out of the pan. And there you go. This is the final product. Well, that was it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another one. Bye.